Tennessee. Girl down on my knees. These little words I begin to sing.
Hey guys, Drew here with upTOP Overland, bringing you a quick installation video on our new ITM, the Inner TRUSS Mount bracket. This guy is going to mount inside of your armor on a truss bed rack system. Does not matter if you have a short bed Tacoma, a long bed Tacoma, a long bed Ram 2500, a short bed Ram 2500. This will fit all versions of our armor. So what I have here is a piece of armor. This is off of a Tacoma here. I'm going to flip it over. On the armor, if you already have our truss, you'll know that we have two flanges on either side. This adds a lot of rigidity to the system, but one thing it does hinder is the ability to mount things on the inside of this panel. So in order to increase that space, we have the ITM, Inner TRUSS Mount. And this would face inside towards your bed, and this is going to give you a mounting spot for roto packs or quick fist, maybe for like a shovel and an axe, that you can mount inside of your truss. Something that you might not need quite as often, so it's out of the way, but it's still good usable storage space. So as you can see, this just slips right inside of the armor, and then we have a couple of bolts here to fasten it in place. On your ITM, you have a mounting slot on the top and the bottom. This is ambidextrous, so it really doesn't matter which way you turn it around here. But it will drop inside of your armor. And then your armor has a series of holes on the side. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this guy, you're going to drop it in place, you're going to open your hardware kit, which is 4 bolts and 4 flanged lock nuts, my apologies. And then all you need to do is basically just get this bracket lined up somewhere over 2 holes, and those holes will be side by side. So I'll go ahead and drop these bolts in here quick into that slot, and I can still move this ITM around here just a little bit while I'm doing this. And I'm going to go ahead and start those nylon locking nuts here, tighten them down by hand all the way until I can't spin them anymore because they're basically catching that nylon locking ring. So do that, and then I will flip it over here. I'll put those bolts on the opposite side as well. Once again, I'm going to start that hardware here by hand. And the only thing that you want to be mindful of when you're putting this together is you want to make sure that your bolts are in a direct line across from one another. That way you don't have any alignment issues. You'll know pretty quickly because it's really not going to span a bunch of different bolts and fit in that regard. It does need to be square to the armor itself. And then once you get all of the bolts and nuts started, all you need to do is grab a 13mm box end wrench and a 5mm Allen key, and we'll go ahead and get that wrench on the back, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start to tighten this down. You'll tighten all 4 of these bolts down. It'll cinch the bracket into place. Once you have all of these bolts here in place, you can go ahead and start mounting any of the stuff that you want to mount on here. So we've got this outer ring, which is designed for a Rotopax locking mounts. We have these inner 4 circles. They're all 1/4 inch hole spacing, so you can put things like a quick fist there. And then you have some slots as well that you could also use for quick fist. This guy currently retails on our website for $79. It comes with all the hardware. It comes standard in black. They are sold as individual units. So keep that in mind as you're purchasing these based off whatever project you're going to be doing. And if you guys have questions outside of this video, give us a ring at 720-730-6381 or email us at support@uptopoverland.com. Thanks.